what's up, buddy? Welcome back to the... That's right, guys. We're in the 21 episode right now. I had no choice but to do that. If you're wondering what was that 21 thing, that was from King Batch. He's on fire and he does basically stuff like that, but not like, like the 21 shit and all that. He does like cool some pretty good things like, you get that gas money. But I will have to talk about, Vine, about how is it, really gets into me and all that. But let's get back to the Woodrow Review show because I really need to get back into it. We got some news stories. Of course we do have some news stories. And I've got like 2 pages of it, honestly. And you know what, guys? I've got some good ones, some bad ones, and some bit of a rumor discussion shit and all that. So, without further ado, guys, let's get into the show, shall we? The first news story is good and bad news. Good news for one game, bad news for the other game. So we're going to talk about the good news first. The good news is there will be a new Assassin's Creed game called Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is going to be set in Victoria, London in 1868. And you get to be playing as 2 protagonists, Jacob and Evie Fry. Now, there is no online or co-op to it. They say they're trying to make the best, Assassin's Creed game to date after Unity's mistakes. And this game will be coming out on October 23rd worldwide this year. Which is quite not bad actually because, it's in October, it's near my birthday, and I know I'm going to be getting, but you'll see later on. More news stories on Assassin's Creed Syndicate as we speak. And the bad news to this, to this news stories, the Division has been delayed after a report saying they need more work time to it. But would they be delayed to 2016? And that's about it for the first news stories about that. So more news stories on, Assassin's Creed and the Division as we speak because I think we've got more about it. The next news story is actually quite a special one because we've got Nintendo news. We've got Nintendo news for once. Yay! They are going to bring back Nintendo World Championships at E3 this year. And do you know what? I'm kind of excited because, if you don't know what Nintendo World Championship was, back in the 1980s, they did Nintendo World Championships where they basically had the better players come and play this little cartridge that had 4 games. I think it had Mario, a racing game, and a few others. And the winner gets a copy of the game, which was pretty good. And the one thing I like about it, the cartridge is rare. And one day if I see it, I'm going to grab it. Honestly, I don't really care how much it is, I'll get it. But more news stories on the Nintendo World Championships at E3 because it's going to be happening next month. So that is going to be really good. The next news story of the day is actually something that kind of makes me kind of confused about why they did this. Now, last week I talked about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 has been announced. Well, this week we got some news about the game will not have online for the PS3 and Xbox 360. But the weird thing about it is they're going to have it for the Xbox One and PS4. Why is that happening? I'm not sure. I know, people saying, oh, I've got a 360 and I'm looking forward to the new game online. I want to see what's different. No, you're not. It's mainly going to be single player for you guys. And we're lucky gets we're going to be playing it on Xbox One and PS4. But what can you do, honestly? They're just saying that, they're trying to make it more better on Xbox One and PS4 than the 360 and PS3. But more news stories on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 because I'm kind of excited for this game since I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 on the PS1. I actually did look for the copy on the PS1 and it was a PS1 game. So more news stories on that. The next news story of the day is an exciting one for you guys. We've got an official release date for Rainbow Six Siege. October 13th, worldwide, coming this year. And you know what? It looks pretty good. I've seen one of my friends played it on the PC beta, which is looks pretty good. And if you guys pre-ordered the game on Xbox One, PC, and PS4, you get a close beta of the game sometime this year. But more news stories on this because it looks pretty good. The next news story is kind of a bad news one because this is not video game related, but this is The Simpsons. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a huge, massive Simpsons fan. And I found this out last night. I was like, you're joking me. And I know this person because I watched an interview of him saying, about The Simpsons and all that. Harry Shearer, a fantastic actor who plays a lot of the characters in The Simpsons, will be leaving the cast. Which was a kind of a shock for me because I loved his work. If you don't know what he plays on, because I got the notes right here, He's played, played in many roles such as Mr. Burns, Ned Flanders, Principal Skinner, Smithers, Lenny, Kent Brockman, Reverend Lovejoy, and a few more. And the thing about it is, The Simpsons will be renewed for 2 more seasons, which is kind of a weird thing because, if he's gone, it's going to be struggling, going to make, trying to get these other characters in, honestly. But what can you do? Honestly, if he's left Simpsons, those characters won't be coming back, so what can you do? So more news stories on The Simpsons and some other stuff as we speak, because I think this is going to be interesting. The final news stories of the day is technically going to be, leaked stuff, because Fallout 4 has been officially been leaked, and I haven't seen much of it because I heard some of my friends saying it, and I've got to be honest with you guys about Fallout. I'm not a huge fan of the series. A massive bombshell there. But the thing about it is, I played Fallout 3. I played Fallout New Vegas. I just didn't like the games. I know many of you guys thinking, oh, why don't you like it? Because you just don't like playing it. I played about a few hours of both those games. I rented Fallout New Vegas. My brother got me Fallout 3. I tried them out. I just didn't like it. It felt like, I just didn't feel like I don't like the scenery of it. I just don't like looking at it. But you guys are out there thinking to myself, what can you do? There's nothing you can do about it. I just don't like Fallout. But however, for you guys, I can't show you the footage of these 2 stories, but that's the first one. Fallout 4's been leaked. It shows some stuff off, and I can't show it to you guys because of copyright reasons and all that. The second news story is something that I knew this was going to happen anyway, but I was just thinking to myself, is this going to happen? Gears of War, one of my favourite, game series of all time, has been leaked of an Ultimate Edition. Technically, it showed screenshots off. It shows some, the news and olds, and I knew this was going to happen because I talked about games that should be remastered or has been remastered and all that. And I talked about it in time, about a couple of months ago. I watched the video and I thought to myself, if they're going to do it, they should do it this year. So yeah, more news stories on these leaked footage, leaked stuff and all that as we speak. There you go, guys. That's my news stories for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video about, me being ups and downs and some sadness and all that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe and all that. I'm on Twitter at WoodrowViews, Instagram at WoodrowViews, Xbox Live at WoodrowViews, and Twitch at Woodrow_reviews. And I'll let you guys, if you want to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, it's at WoodrowViews. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time.